impressive couple of series against some of the top teams in the American Association. Sioux City came into Lincoln for a weekend series against the Salt Dogs, winners of 5 of their last 7. However, the X's found themselves Sunday afternoon looking to avoid getting swept. When the series began, Sioux City was sitting in 3rd in the West Division, but 2 straight Lincoln victories knocked them back down into 4th. The X's looking to get some momentum going before heading back home, but that certainly did not help because Aaron Takis, with a 3-run shot to right field, puts the Salt Dogs up 3-0 in the bottom of the 2nd. Go to the 3rd now. Yino Perez finds the gap in left center, brings home a run with an RBI double. And for those keeping track of your X's coach ejection bingo cards, you can put down Lincoln now. Coach gets his money worth in, but gets booted from the stadium. Unfortunately, he'd missed the X's getting on the board. Wilfredo Jimenez skies one to deep left field, scores a run on the sac fly, but that would be it for the X's. They fall to the Salt Dogs 12-1 the final.